Welcome. I hope you've been enjoying your 30-day commitment to yoga. Looking at week 2 already. By now, hopefully you're feeling a little more at peace, perhaps a little more grounded. If by any chance you haven't been able to practice every day, that's okay. Just allow yourself to come back to your mat and re-engage with the practice. Today we're going to focus on breathing and allowing ourselves to move with the breath. The breath is oftentimes the foundation of our practice. It allows us to be present. It allows us to flow more easily from pose to pose. So today we'll really focus on our breath. And as soon as you notice yourself that you've lost touch with the flow of your breath, just return yourself back and bring the breath to your awareness, to the front of your mind. Feel free to close your eyes, and we begin now by connecting with the breath. You're welcome to breathe more of a natural breath, or if you prefer, ignite the Ujjayi breath by breathing in and out of the nose, restricting the muscles at the back of your throat. And as you feel ready, please come to lie down onto your back. Don't get too comfy. We're not going to stay here too long. Let your legs extend long. And then as you inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest and place your hands at the base of your thigh. Ground down through the back of your left leg. And as you inhale, extend the sole of your right foot up towards the sky. Supta Padangusthasana. Continue to breathe consciously and evenly. And as you exhale, release your right leg down to the mat. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Ground down through the back of your right thigh. And as you inhale, extend the sole of your left foot towards the sky. Continue to engage with your breath, bringing you into the present moment. You have no place else to go, no place to be, just here in this moment, enjoying your practice. And as you exhale, release. Bend both knees so that your feet are on the mat. Cross your right leg over your left and bring at the ankle, and then bring your hands, reach through, grab behind the bottom thigh and pull up. Enjoying thread the needle pose. Flex both of your feet to feel a little bit more sensation as you open your hips. As you exhale, release, and then stack your knees on top of one another, directly on top, so they're more tight. And as you exhale, let your knees fall towards the left, gaze to the right. Arms can be in a T. If this feels too intense on the spine, what you can do is uncross your legs and do the twist there. Uncross your legs where they are if they're crossed. Inhale, draw your knees back to center, and let's switch sides. So cross your left leg over so that your left ankle is just above the right knee. Reach through, grab behind the bottom thigh, and pull up. Flexing both feet. Relax your upper body onto the earth, and enjoy thread the needle. Breathe fully and completely, pulling yourself into the present moment of your practice. As you exhale, release. Stack your knees more tightly so that your knees are directly on top of one another. Arms come to a T, and now let your knees fall to the right, gaze to the left. And again, you can uncross your legs if this is too much for you. Breathe fully. Uncross your legs where they are, draw your knees back to center and rock yourself to seated. And then step back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hands are spread wide. Feet are about hip distance apart. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. As you inhale, extend your right leg up behind you. Bend your knees so that your foot goes over towards the left side. And then push your right or your left shoulder more forward so your shoulders are even, opening the hips. Inhale, bring your leg back to center. Exhale, lower it back down, downward facing dog. Inhale to extend your left leg up behind you. Bend your knee and let your left foot go over towards the right side, stacking your hips. Again, continue to push your right shoulder forward to have that nice support. Breathing as you open through your hips. Inhale, bring your leg back up. Exhale, lower it down. Full inhale breath. Exhale completely, and at the end of your exhale, step or walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands together at heart center, Samastita E. Step your left leg back into a wide stride so that your body faces the side. Your right toes point forward, bend into your right knee. Left toes point towards the side, arms come to a T. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Soften your face and your breath as you gaze over your front fingertips. As you exhale, place your right forearm on your right thigh, left arm up by your ear for extended side angle pose, Utthita Parshva Konasana. Continue to breathe consciously. And as you inhale, come back up, straighten your front leg, arms into a T. As you exhale, bring your right hand down behind your right foot, triangle pose. If you can't reach all the way down, you can place your hand at the back of your shin and hug it in. That'll kind of help hold you up. Utthita Trikonasana. As you exhale, bring your left hand down to the mat, right hand down as well. Step your right leg back and then lower down to your knees, your chest, and your chin. Tops of your feet come to the mat. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades on your back, cobra pose, Bhujangasana. As you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to step your left leg forward now. Spin your right toes to face the side. Warrior 2, second side. Bend into your left knee. Right toes point towards the side. Gaze over your front fingertips as you connect with your breath. Exhale to bring your left forearm to your thigh, right arm up by your ear, extended side angle pose. Utthita Parshva Konasana. Inhale, come back up. Straighten your front leg, your left leg. Mindfully straighten. So we don't want to hyperextend. We just kind of want to engage our quads as we straighten. Arms come to a T. As you exhale, bring your left hand, slide it down the back of your shin, hugging in, or bring it all the way down to the mat. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat. Your left hand is already down. Step your left leg back, lower down, low push-up this time, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can do knees, chest, and chin if you prefer. Tops of your feet come to the mat, Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. From here, spread your collarbones nice and wide. Gaze upward. As you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step your right leg forward, warrior one. Stick your back toes around, bring your arms overhead. Hips point towards the front of the room. Gaze up. As you exhale, straighten your front leg, hands come down towards the mat. If they don't reach, you can bend your front knee, or you can just keep your hands on your hips, shoulder blades on your back. Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Let your hips be even so that they point forward and your pelvis is level. At the end of an exhale, step your left leg forward. Your right leg moves back. Inhale, extend your arms up, warrior one, second side. So bend into your left knee, spin your right toes around. Arms up, chest up, eyes up. As you exhale, mindfully straighten your front leg, fold over, Parsvottanasana. Again, find the hand position that works for you, whether that's hands on your hips, hands on either side of the front foot. Hips are level, continue to engage with your breath. As you exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back, lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, tops your feet to the mat, spread your collarbones wide, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana, and stay there. So from here, we're going to work on locust pose, Shalabhasana. So bring your hands by your side, palms face inward. Draw your shoulders by your ear, and then melt your heart towards the mat. So shoulder blades on your back. As you inhale, lift up, tailbone down, and then if you choose, you're welcome to lift your legs up as well. Exhale, lower one cheek down to the mat, rest in belly Shavasana. This time, tops of your feet to the mat, press your Toes down. Clasp your hands. Get long through the sides of your body. Shoulder blades on your back. Inhale, come all the way up. Tailbone down. Lifts you up even higher. Locust pose, Shalabhasana. Breathe, gaze up. Exhale, other cheek to the mat, release. Breathe consciously, fully. Feel the earth support you here. And then push yourself up to seated. Extend your left leg out in front of you, cross your right leg on top. Make sure both hips still are level on the ground. Wrap your left arm around your right thigh. Right hand comes right behind your pelvis. Inhale, find length in the sides of the body. Exhale, twist open. Marichyasana C. Inhale, release, gaze forward, and switch sides. Extend your right leg out in front, cross your left leg over, both hips ground down to the earth. Grab around your left thigh, left hand by your pelvis. Inhale, get long through the sides of your body. Exhale, twist. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, extend your legs long. Bring your legs wide. You can internally rotate your hips and thighs if you like. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Continue to engage with your breath. Upavishta Konasana. Inhale, rise up. Lie down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Apanasana, knee to chest pose. Make gentle circles on your spine or rock from side to side, whatever feels good in your body. If you've made circles, make sure you go the other way. And then one last time, hug your knees to your chest. As you exhale, extend your legs long onto the mat. Relax your legs, bring your hands by your side, perhaps palms facing upward. And allow yourself to rest completely on the earth, Shavasana. You're welcome to close your eyes if that feels comfortable for your body. yourself to feel the flow of your breath. Reawakening to your physical body. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. And gradually make your way to your right side, your left side if you're pregnant. Use your hands to push yourself to a comfortable seat. Eyes may remain closed. Draw your hands together at heart center in Anjali Mudra, the mudra of the heart. Continue to feel your breath. May our practice help us get in the habit of noticing our breath, so that throughout our days we allow ourselves to connect with this part of the life force, this grounding action. In Sanskrit we chant, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, which means may all beings be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives contribute in some way to that happiness and that freedom. The light and love in me honors and acknowledges the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your practice today or this week. I continue to wish you well through your 30-day yoga commitment and look forward to seeing you next week, either here or in class.